So without further ado, get going. This is the Black Square Caravan Professional, which is coming out on Tuesday next week, on the 17th. This is Fred's X. Yeah, the Baron van, that's right. This is everything. Very nice. Very good. So this, yeah, it comes out next Tuesday the 17th for Microsoft Flight Simulator. We'll just do a little preliminary walk around here and grab the plugs, covers, and chocks. The tow hook. That's a great question. We also have a rudder lock to get as well. You can tow it from here if you want. You mean the arrow here? FedEx feeder. New house, thank you for the 10 months. Here she is. Kill the rudder lock. Alright, so here we are. This is the Caravan. This one's the cargo variant. And we're here at Fresno, and we're going to conduct an IFR flight from Fresno to Reno. And make sure all my controls are bound, which they look to be, which is good. We're just going to do a very preliminary check of the cockpit here and make sure everything's in the correct position. Then we'll go outside, do a little bit of a walk around and see what we can see. But basically, we'll start here. We got cabin heats in forward position, fuel shutoffs in the forward position, trims for the ailerons and rudder are both neutral. Flaps are up. Prop is fine where it is for now. The condition lever is cut off. Manual override, or emergency power I should say, in this thing is in the normal position. Thrust lever idle. Inertial separator is stowed. Bleed air and aircon is all off, and all the vents are closed. Parking brake set. All the switches are off here. Alternate static pushed in. All the breakers on the left panel here are in. We've got avionics switches covered. 1 and 2 are off. Off, normal, off, on, covered, off. Quick position check of all these other switches. Hello, Booty. This is a route that they did, so... Alright, that's all good. Tank selectors are on and on the stops. Standby motors are guarded and covered. Yeah, it can only be off when covered. It's if it's guarded, it will stay in the switch there. All right, so before we get too excited, let's have a look at our flight plan, and we'll do some weight and balance here. So it'll just be us in the front seat today. We've got a block fuel of 1,017 pounds. So currently we've got fuel on board of 1,100 pounds, so we'll just shave a bit off. Actually, you know what? We'll just dispatch with a little bit extra. We'll call it 1,200 pounds. I don't think we're really going to be weight limited, so 1,080 pounds works for me. That's 80 gallons a side. Apparently we've got a payload of 1,380 pounds. We might do it actually this way. So that's 6,000. Then we'll load up from the front here as well. So that's going to be a total gross weight of 6,900 pounds, which is about 100 pounds lighter than what we routed here. So I do. It'll be that one. And we'll add about 100 pounds here. So 7067, 7081, pretty close. So that's happy days for us. And in theory, that should also have populated stuff in the back there, which it has. All right, marvelous. Refill the oxygen. Weight and balance is done. All the exterior elements are stowed. Engine conditions fine. We'll come back to that. It's 31 degrees in the back, pretty bloody warm. No active failures, and we'll just do a global failure rate of real time. Hello, Rommel. Cool. So, let's do a quick little check of everything in here, and then we'll have a chat about what we're going to do and then go and do it. So, let's do a bit of a initial check here. Alright, so pre-flight inspection, POH and other required documents are on board. Control locks are removed. Oops. Control locks are removed. Parking brake is set. All switches are off. Breakers are off. Static pressure source, alternate source is in. Inertial separator T-handle is normal. Standby flap motor switches are off and guarded. Oxygen supply, we've got about 1,800 pounds, which is good. Oxygen masks, I assume are fine, but I don't think they're modelled. But I assume that they are, in fact, fine. Fuel selector valves are both selected in the on position and against the stops. The radar is off. Air conditioner is off. Bleed air switch is off. EPL, emergency power, is in the normal position. Trim controls, we've got 3 set. Fuel shutoff is on. Cabin heat is off. Battery switch on. Avionics number 2 power switch, and we're listening for the avionics fan, which it is. Off. Fuel quantities, we released with 1,000 pounds, and we've got about 1,000 pounds. Wing flaps, we want full down. Pitot-static switches, we've taken the covers off, so pitot-static switches coming on. Wait for 30 seconds, and then we'll bring them off. You just have to use the, you have to have the 2021, and then you have to then, and then you have to put the mod in. Okay, on and off, and then battery switch off. Okay, we'll go for a little bit of a walk around on the outside. We're just going to be looking for basically the condition of the aeroplane. Make sure everything's all looking in the correct sort of positioning. That's the GPU port. This is all looking good. Condition of the propeller's all fine. There's a little bit of wear on the leading edge here, but nothing too crazy. There's no oil leaking from the hub. The intakes are clear and the plugs are pulled. The oleo is looking pretty good. It's all in fairly good condition, as is the front tire. Nothing too bad there. That's all looking good. Stick our head in here. There's no nesting creatures, birds, wasps, or anything like that. We grabbed all the plugs. This is all looking good. Alright. Trim tabs are in the position that they need to be. No movement in the flaps. Fairings are looking good. Fairings are looking good. And nothing scraping here, and it is reasonable condition. Boots are all looking fine. Up and down, down and up. Static wicks are all equipped. And this is the rudder lock here. Rudder is unlocked in the up position, which we've already checked. Up and down, down and up. And then the wicks are all good as well. Door is secure and closed. How are we looking? Oops. Condition's good. Let's check the brakes here. Brakes looking good. No rust on the rotor, and the calipers are looking fine. No leakage from the lines either. Yeah, to stop it from flapping around. All right, marvelous. So what we'll do, close her up. Close her up. It's bloody hot in here, so I'll keep it open. And what we'll do is then have a look at what we're going to do to get out of here, and then we'll call up and then get a clearance. So we're here up at the air cargo ramp. The weather here in Fresno is looking 320 at 9, 10 miles, few at 10,000, few at 20,000, 29 and 9 and 9 are in 26 degrees C. The ADAS per PE is 29 left, 29 right, so it's going to be 29 right for us here. We filed your 73 with the and then Intel and then Mustang. Basically, it's climb heading 292, top altitude as assigned. MSA is 12 to the north and 47 to the west, and that's referenced the Friant VOR here. We've got ADAS per par. We'll call up with that and then depart from there. It'll be a taxi Charlie holding point 29 right. The Ark, hello.
How we doing, lads?
I'm well, thank you.
Spent the whole day today swapping over to 2024 finally.
Thank you very, very much. Very good, Brad. That's right. All right, so with that, before starting engine, inspection's done, weight and balance is checked. We've loaded the aeroplane. It's within the envelope here. We got a mid-CG, fuel's on board, so we're good. Passenger briefing, just me, so that's fine. Cabin doors are latched. Crew doors latched. Parking brake is set. Control locks removed. Seatbelts, shoulder harnesses, I'm all secure, thank you. All switches are off. All breakers are in. Ignition switch is checked in the norm position. Fuel tank selectors, left and right, both on. Radar off. Air conditioning is installed and off. And the bleed air switch is off. Cabin heat, mixing, air control, they're all in the forward position. We're condition cutoff. Battery switch coming on. Flaps up. Prop full forward. How are we looking on volts? We're above 25, so we're sitting about 26 volts. Okay, no smoking in seatbelts. We don't really need them. But we will turn them on anyway just to be good. Fire detection switch. And enunciator check. We're all set. So, we're pretty much good for a start here. We'll take the beacon light. Propeller area is clear. Fuel boost to normal. Fuel boost to on. We should get an ox fuel pump enunciator here, which we do. And we also should have no fuel flow, which we don't. Okay, so it can now go back to... We can now start her up. So let's do clear prop. And start. Ignition, starter energized. NG, oil pressure. Max motoring, fuel on, light off. 760. Starter off. Ignition off. Fuel boost normal. Ox pump off. Hang the gen. Generators off. There it goes. Generator is now on, so what are we looking at? We've got generator loading here. We've got suction. I might close this window up because it's getting a bit loud. All right, we're all good on the start here. We can bring the gen on. Fuel boost is now a norm and the ox fuel pump switch is off. Avionics 1 and 2. As things boot there. And we're looking fairly hunky-dory here. Hello, Pringles. Alright, let's call up and get our clearance here.
TOS, system test okay.
Alright, so Fresno clearance is 2435. The ATIS here is 2135.
Dew point 8. Altimeter 29er. Arriving and departing runways 29er left, 29er right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Papa.
Okay, ATIS Papa, and we are Pack Valley 1573. Fresno clearance, good afternoon. Pack Valley 1573, excuse me, IFR to Reno.
Pack Valley 1573, Fresno clearance, good afternoon. I do not have a flight
I should
plan
probably try turning up for some of these blokes' streams
Roger,
since
it'll
this
help
is
if I
still
fail
coming
standby.
out of my account. Oops,
First
I've
day
lost
is
my
hard.
inner monologue.
Ailerons, thank you so much for the 3 years. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
PilotEdge disconnected.
I connected as the wrong call sign.
PilotEdge connected.
Thank you so much, Ailerons, for the 3 years. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Pack Valley 1573, I have good news and I have bad news.
Let me guess, you've got the plan now and it's going to be a full reroute.
No, the good news is I have a flight plan for you. The bad
And the
news is I have a flight plan for you.
Oh, I think that's good news. We're ready to copy when you get a sec. Monsty, hello. What a legend.
Pack Valley 1573, clear to the Reno Airport, Yosemite 3 departure. Radar vectors Mustang VOR, then direct. Maintain 10,000, expect 16,000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.6, squawk 7152.
Clear to the Reno Airport, Yosemite 3 departure, radar vectors Mustang, then direct. 10,000, 16,005, 119.6 and 7152, Pack Valley 1573.
Pack Valley 1573, read back correct.
All right, marvelous. I hope you're doing absolutely outstanding, Ailerons. Thank you very much for the resub. All right, Yosemite 3, radar vectors to Mustang, and direct. All right, what was our code? 7152. All right, flight plans are in. I'll take traffic. We're in.
Monterey Tower, citation 1967, ready for departure, 28 left.
And let's bug 10,000. Set the Barrow 99, which is what we've got here.
Monterey Tower, 28 left.
They were good, actually. Thank you. Very good, thank you.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28 left, 1967.
he enjoys his controlling very, very much, Mr. Pod. He enjoys it very, very, very much. All right, so we've got a clearance. We've done a test here. Oops. We're in standby 7152 10,000. Cool. So, as discussed, Yosemite 3 radar vectors to Mustang, 292 heading to 10,000. And we'll get continuing with our procedure here. All right, so we're actually all ready to go here. We do need to do a quick little check of things here. And I'm actually going to check everything on the ramp here before we taxi, instead of doing a run up somewhere, because I think what we'll end up doing is just doing it here whilst we have the time. So let's do that now. So parking brake is set. Flight controls free and correct. Hello, Beaver. Okay, fuel boost is normal. Fuel shutoffs are on. Fuel quantities are checked. We need to set the power lever to 400 foot-pounds.
Northbound departure, citation 1967 with you.
And we go volts.
196.
That, and we've got generator loading.
Contact, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climb maintain flight level 190, 1967.
Do we see a drop in torque? A little one. Let me just bring it back up again. There we go, drop in torque there. Check. All right, we've got temps, pressures, fuel flow, good suction, a little bit on the high side, but pretty good. All right, so let's do the... We'll check everything here. This is all looking good. This is all looking fine. Overspeed governor. 1750, looking good. All right, now back to idle. Checked. All right, so let's do a standby power check. Standby on. Currently got amp loading here. Nothing on the standby. Nothing on the alternator. Trip the generator.
Correct. Lane S resume on nav 1967.
Standby alternator power is loading. And then reset the gen. Light off. And then on the gen, and we're all set. Lovely. Okay. The rest of the stuff we can do with the taxi clearance. So let's go grab the ground frequency. Ground's on 21.7. Towers on 18.2. Departure frequency was 19.6.
Didn't realize I was in turtle mode there. Gotta watch that speed, 1967.
I didn't even notice.
Oh, I did. Stall warning.
Stall warning, but you're climbing like a rocket.
We'll just run this for a bit on the ground, and then once we are ready to depart, we'll turn it off again. All right, brakes are good. We've got a beta annunciator as we go into beta. Left turn, ball right, numbers decreasing, numbers decreasing. Brakes checked. Right turn, ball left, numbers increasing, numbers increasing. G'day, Gorilla. Hello, Heck. Hello, Pod. Hello, everyone. Alright, so we're coming out of the ramp here with Papa. and we'll go from there, eh? Yeah, it should cool off here in a sec in the back. In theory. It is a salad. That's B putting the plane into beta. So I find it much...
167, connect Oakland Center 127.
So the standby alternator is coming on when I put it into beta. So if you see that, we'll go beta, and then it will drop that because it's not producing fresh. Yeah, nah, yeah.
167 Oakland Center, clear direct Avenal, climb and maintain flight level 310.
We can bring this off for the time being. Alright, we'll call up short of Charlie with Papa. Slowing it down with beta, and then bring it to a stop with the brakes. Pack Valley 1573, right? I always forget my call sign. Fresno ground, Pack Valley 1573, short of Charlie with Papa for taxi.
Pack Valley 1573 Fresno ground, Roger. You want full length or are you good from Charlie 4?
We can take Charlie 4, Pack Valley 1573.
Roger, runway 29 right, taxi Charlie 4.
Charlie 4, 29 right, Pack Valley 1573. Alright, clear right.
Caravan, you play takeoff from the ramp.
I could. Hello, Heck. Thank you very much for the 30 stream streak. Alright, let's run through the before takeoffs. Alright, flight controls are free, flight instruments are checked, fuel boost is rechecked in the norm position, fuel tank selectors are good, fuel quantity is good, fuel shutoff is checked in. We've done the power check, overspeed governor has been checked, power idle, standby power has been checked, pitot statics to go, ice protection not required, GPS nav is set, GPS, strobe lights to go, wing flaps set at 20 degrees, windows are closed. This is Charlie 4 here, I think. So we'll just come to a stop here and then finish all of our checks and then get going. Right, so let's pull up here for a sec. And our takeoff items were these ones. We've checked the standby alternator that can come on. No anti-ice required. Lights, we're all set here. And we'll go to the tower frequency, which is Fresno Tower, and then departure's 19.6. And with that, we are ready for a departure. Fresno Tower, Pack Valley 1573, runway 29 right at Charlie 4, ready to go.
Pack Valley 1573 Fresno Tower, runway 29 right at Charlie 4, clear for takeoff, wind 310 at 9er.
Charlie 4, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff, Pack Valley 1573. Clear left, clear for takeoff, clear right, coming right. Alright, 29 right, heading GPS, whiskey compass, all agree. Let's go. Props up on the governor. Set takeoff power. Power set. Speed's alive. Positive rate, gears welded.
Pack Valley 1573, connect Fresno departure.
Fresno departure, Pack Valley 1573. Catch the nose. Oops. Fresno departure, Pack Valley 1573, 1000, climbing 10,000.
Pack Valley 1573, Fresno departure to contact.
Alright, so up and at 'em. We're looking fairly good. Fuel flow, temps and pressures, a little bit toasty on the ITT, so I might just bring it back a bit. Little bit toasty. Torque rise with that. And happy days. We're climbing at, what are we doing, 1,000 feet a minute? 10,000 out arm. We'll turn the O2 on because we will be going to 16. So it sure does, Beaver. Sure does. Alright, it's toasty in the back, so we're doing about 100 knots in the climb here. And happy days. What are the oats? We were sitting at about 28 degrees outside, so yeah, coming through 20 now. There's Automator in front of us, very nice. Thanks for coming, chaps. Alright, so it's basically this heading for the next little while. We're sort of temp limited at the minute, so we're doing 740 in the climb. Once we get a bit of, once we get a bit higher, we'll be able to push it a bit more. I might bring the prop back. Might do 1900. $740, and then up and at 'em. We can easily pitch her over a bit more. I might just try to aim for about 110 knots. So about 110 knots is what we're chasing here. And we're going to be doing this for the next little while, unfortunately. There she goes. Absolutely marvelous. We're 3.5 for 10,000, so we've probably got another 7 minutes on this sort of heading. Speed's increasing, so we might try and get a bit more out.
Pack Valley 1573, fly heading 320.
Heading 320, Pack Valley 1573. This might be kind of a long flight, I realized. But it means we get time to talk, we can have a chat, we can have a look at the product and do a bunch of stuff like that. Hey, hearsay. So it's 20 degrees in the back now. Things are cooling off. And we're basically up and at 'em now. Oh, thanks for coming, Captain Aviation. Yeah, these things are great FS economy machines. I just bought one in Canada. So we've got one in Canada that needs a ferrying. It was actually really cheap. It was like 500 grand. It's really, really cheap. It is the first flight I've ever done. I loaded into it yesterday, and then made sure everything works, like bindings wise. But this is the first flight I've done in it. I haven't even set any views up yet. We need an Ibanez cam. When is this available? March 17th. Tuesday, March 17th on the Just Flight website. Alright, about 110 knots. We're 5.6 for 10. I don't know what you're talking about, Hecklack. I didn't tell anyone. Alright, how many oats do we have now? Sitting about 15. I'm going to turn the air conditioning off and the vent blowers. Because it's going to get cold once we climb. Just give me 30 seconds.
Pack Valley 1573, contact Oakland, the center 125.75.
2575, Pack Valley 1573, g'day. I've already forgotten that frequency. Was it 3575?
2575.
2575, Pack Valley 1573.
For 1967, connect Los Angeles Center 133.2.
I already bloody forgot it.
Was that for 1967?
It was indeed.
Well, there you have it. Los Angeles Center 133.25, 1967.
That's
Oakland.
2.2.
Oakland Center, hello, Pack Valley 1573, 7,200, climbing 10,000.
Pack Valley 1573, Oakland Center, Fresno, altimeter 2999, climb and maintain 16,000.
2999, 16,000, Pack Valley 1573. Alright, 2999, 2999. Yeah, we're pretty heavy, so that's why we're getting fairly unreasonable climb performance, but we're doing our best. 500 feet a minute's what we're doing. Hopefully we can get to 16. I believe. Alright, so our cruise climb, ice protection is as required, pitot statics are on, airspeed's holding about 120, props 19. We're temp limited at the moment, so that's what we're doing. Oh, we're pretty heavy. Interestingly, we've got it's also pretty warm days, so we can reset some more power here, get a little bit more out of it, which will help. I mean, we are doing 120 knots, so 110 to 120 is what we're chasing. Now we just got to be vigilant about setting our power. But we're slowly getting there. Hello, Goldsy. Love it to see you. Love it to hear you. Always a pleasant surprise. Always a very, very pleasant surprise. It's funny. Who's flying the plane? I probably should have picked a shorter flight, but I figured that what we could do is end up talking a bit and having a look at some products and things like that. 104 was our magic climb speed. Well, we can bring it down a bit then. Yeah, hour and 15 minutes at our current ground speed, which is bugger all. We also have 21 knots on the nose, so we might actually... why don't we bring it down a bit, because if we climb a bit quicker, we'll be able to cruise a bit quicker and then end up with a little bit more of a pleasant flight. We've got quite a bit of stuff in the back here. This thing's very, very pleasant. Hello, Vats in Flight, welcome back. We've also got the cargo pod, so... No horse today, no, he wouldn't fit in the back, unfortunately. You're a good man, Goldsy. You're a good man. I know we're climbing slower than a wet week, but I'm doing my best. Alright, we're 310, 10,000 foot check. Oxygen is on, pressure's good. And we're doing all right. It's 10 degrees in the cabin at the moment. It's the Stargate in the back of that sim flyer. All right, so at about 800 feet a minute, we'll pitch for about 104. Actually, I wonder if we can do a pitch mode in this thing. I think the 140 does a pitch mode. I think if we take it out of VS, it'll go into a pitch mode. Oh, that's the stuff of nightmares. It's terrifying. There I am. There we are, up and at them slowly. I love how it says the gear is down. Gear is locked, sir. Gear is locked. But that's us. Trucking up to Reno here. Doing 104. How are we looking on the temps? We might need to bring the torque back just a wee bit. They're pretty much giving it all she's got at the minute, unfortunately. And we might need to nose it down a bit. Kind of expected a little bit more torque out of it. I have a feeling this feels a little bit on the lower side. But we're almost there. We're still doing 100 knots. So 100 knots, 11.5 for 16. So probably another... so what's that, 5 to go? Probably another 10 minutes and we'll be up at at cruise. Doesn't help that there's a big bloody mountain in the way, unfortunately. Big mountain range. Let's lower that nose. We're getting a little bit slower. You know what? 14 might be a better choice, actually, Goldsy. That might be a better choice for us. I think 16 might be a little bit ambitious. Really is there really is a sweet spot for climbing in this thing. Really is a sweet spot.
Pack Valley 1573, Correct Mustang, maintain 14,000.
The Director Mustang 14,000 at Pack Valley 1573. Alright, we're getting there, chappies. We're getting there. Absolutely bloody marvelous. How are the levels? Can you hear me? Can you hear the plane? Can you hear everyone? Hopefully. Hear our lovely ATC. I should have picked something without so much headwind as well. We're still doing 100 knots ground speed. 5x5, thank you. This is a preview. This comes out on March 17th on Tuesday. One to go, outsell. We'll just suffer through the cooler weather. We've got a jacket on, so I don't particularly care if it's a little bit cooler. I really enjoy it. It's exactly what I wanted, and it's exactly what I expected. If I'm perfectly honest. It's exactly what I was chasing. It's a Caravan. It's slow. It's fun. You know, it's a good time had by all. It's -1 outside and we've 4 degrees in the back. That's fine. There she goes. Yeah, I do want to bring it out in the bush, but just for this first flight on the stream, I wanted to do something that was a little bit not terribly ambitious. We've got a little bit of an ambitious flight on the next one, which is a little bit different, but I just wanted to do something kind of normal, I guess, for the first flight. Alright, we're almost there. You can do it. Alright, Mustang viewer. I have a bunch of stuff planned for this, including some bush bashing in Africa. Here we go. Slowly accelerating. Slowly, slowly, slowly. No giraffes. I reckon we might get probably 140 knots. The giraffe mating call. Autopilot, hello. Welcome. So we're slowly getting out of that nose up pitch here. Slowly but surely. Hello, Slicky. I might just see if we can give it a little bit more here. Hello, Street. Lovely to see you. I hope you're doing outstanding. Oh, we're doing 2 miles a minute now. We're bloody blistering along. We'll be in Mustang in an hour's time. In Reno, I should say, at an hour's time. So about a 40-minute cruise, then a little bit of a descendo, depending on what the weather's like, maybe an instrument approach. Been many years, has it? Did you make a new account? So I don't particularly remember your name off the top of my head. Oh, it's Young Hoon. Hello, Young Hoon. Hey, I saw you flying around in, I saw you flying in Busan the other week. I saw you flying around Busan. I'm all well, thank you. It's lovely to see you. I enjoy it, Tom. It's just as slow as I wanted it to be. Hoping that we get a little bit more nose down so we don't... Yep, so it comes with the freight version that we're in. It comes with the passenger version with the belly pod, and it also comes with a clean one as well as an amphibian one as well, so there's quite a number of variants. Yeah, I love it, Goldsy. I was so excited for this. No, it doesn't come with the extra speed kit, unfortunately. But we're doing just over 2 miles a minute now, which is nice. 58 minutes-ish. Unfortunately, we've got a bit of headwind here, which doesn't really help us. So what we need to do is check our fuel planning and see how we're looking. We want PPOS cumulative sensor data. We've got 136 gallons on board, 45 required to Reno, and we'll have 90 gallons once you arrive. So 2-hour reserve at Reno. Oh, very cool, Young Hoon, very cool. Yeah, we can look at the, looks like Mustang just came in. We can look at the scenery. Yeah, so this will come out on March the 17th. Let me have a look at the thing that they sent me. So the passenger is available for $48. The amphibian and cargo is available for $48, or both, all the variants for $65. If you own the analog Caravan, you get 20% off a single aircraft, or 10% off the 10% off the bundle. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Young Hood. Don't worry about it. No, don't worry. No stress. You know, life happens, and there's never any issues. No, get out of it. There's no giveaways. I'd like to be able to give away a copy, but you know, not made of money, I'm afraid. Actually, let's instead of guessing, why don't we have a look at a performance guide here? Here's the performance section of the POH. Why don't we look at some cruise power? Cruise, climb, rate of climb, time to climb, cruise performance. Okay, we want the pressure altitude for 14,000 feet with the cargo pod installed. It is currently 0. So which is going to give us the best TAS? 1900 RPM, 160 knots TAS for us. So do not exceed maximum cruise torque of 740 ITTs. So 160 knots TAS 0. Let's bring the RPMs back up. That's going to increase our that's going to increase our RPMs and our fuel flow, and 740 on the temp here. And what was the what was it? 1291. 1291. Look at that. 1291, 1900, 740 ITT, and then our fuel flow. We want 304 pounds per hour. So we're just a little bit shy of that at 300 pounds an hour here. And that should give us about 160 knots TAS. So trip planning, what are we TASing? Should we want this one? 165, that's pretty good. So about 5 knots quicker, but we're doing good. This headwind component's really what is killing us here, unfortunately. So, but we're doing our best. 52 minutes, it reckons. So we'll just be cruising along for a wee bit, and then we'll go from there. Hello, Hardcore. This is absolutely beautiful terrain as well. Nice to see you, 2B Pencil. Well, thank you, Young Hood. Thanks for coming. It's always a pleasure. I should have picked something a little bit closer, I think. But that's okay. I didn't really think that we'd have the headwinds, unfortunately, but... Yep, it's on. We got oxygen on, and we got good pressure. Hey, Tom, thanks for gifting a sub to Young Hoon for 3 months. Thank you very much, and thanks for the follow as well. There is a Mokulele livery for it. Nice to see you, Krusty. But that's pretty cool that it gives us the exact torque that the book has. Exact fuel flow within, you know, like 5 pounds, 50 pounds, and then torque's exact, prop's exact, temp's exact. Why are you turning into icicles? Yeah, I suppose we can do that. Easy T, thank you for the 45 months. I haven't tried it on FS Economy yet, RF. I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, we'll have a look at the cabin diagnostic. Does this give me an air target or a heat target? Oh, there it is. Heat target mode, 24 degrees. And if we go... That should warm us up, right? Yeah, there it goes. So what's really cool is there's a bunch of different operators of the FedEx feeders in the US. There's West Air, which is who we're flying, Pack Valley. There's Mountain Air in Montana. I don't know if Wiggins still exist or operate these guys anymore. But there's lots of FedEx feeders that you can fly. So you miss flying this hardcore? Yeah, I would love to fly a Caravan. I reckon it would be great fun. Empire, yep. That's cool, Automator. So there's lots of operators you can fly. In terms of FS economy stuff, I think the tanks would be fine. There's only 2 tanks here. So I think it should be fine for FSE. Whether or not it recognizes it yet, because test aircraft. There you go. Add that to the request there. You won't love the salary. Well, I would take not paying to fly and getting paid to fly it any day of the week. Alright, what's the weather like in Reno? I didn't really check. PilotEdge, Haters Hotels current, 35 left, gusting 21. It's pretty nice, probably a visual approach into one of the runways. That works for me. Sorry, I picked a long flight. I was hoping... Oh, it can be done instantly, Tom. If it needs to be done, I can just do it. It's an instant thing. Oh, we've got a whole hour on it still. We've still got a whole hour until the... We must have had a little altimetry slip there, because we've lost about 10 knots of... We must have had a little atmospheric blip there. Ooh. Look at that. What's happened there? Oh, it's the bleed air as well. Yes, that's right. That's disgusting. Let's turn it off. You guys can suffer. There it comes. Yeah, I was thinking it would be an extra load of some description. We're back to 2 miles a minute and that just won't do. But I was like, hang on, where's our bloody torque gone? It's not going to work. Oh, hello, Fighty. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, fighters. How was your controlling? Thank you very much. Hello, Sven. Yeah, I reckon if it's 0, I'll just wear a bloody jacket. Hello, Puffelfish. Torben. Hello, gents. We're flying the Caravan. We're just doing a little bit of a check to everything. Yeah. Oh, it's only 18 in the... Ooh! Young Hoon, thank you for the $10 donation. That startled me. Thank you very much.
Colon D.
Colon D indeed. Thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you very, very much. That scared me. Thank you very, very much. We're cruising along here in Northern California. Heading up to Reno. Actually, are we in Nevada yet? We might almost be in Nevada. Not yet. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's very much, I'm very thankful. Thank you. It's crazy how much of a, toll it takes with the bleed air on. We lost, like 300 pounds of torque, foot-pounds of torque. It's just the one I'm familiar with, 2B pencil. It's the one that I'm familiar with. It's the one that I've used for years and all that sort of stuff. What's happened here? I think we must be hitting some interesting air pockets here.
Glad I could catch a stream again. G'day, Captain.
Fearless Guster, thank you for the 64 months. That's like 150 Australian years. Thank you very much for the resub and thanks for dropping in. I think you got to plug the headset straight into the MP3 player, sir. I don't think this one's got an aux cord. Yeah, maybe a bit of a wave above the terrain, yeah, or over the terrain. We do have 30 knots over the off the nose, so if we go over these quite sheer drop-offs, we might get a little bit of mountain wavy type thing. Absolutely. I wonder if there's any SIGMETs open for mountain waves. Not too much going on over here. Looks like we've got some severe turbulence and mountain wave activity. But that's pretty cool, really. A little bit worried about our fuel, but I kind of trust what it's done for us here. Still showing us 2 hours of reserve. Ooh! It startled me again. Young Hoon, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Conti, he's the world's only top FS broadcaster.
Definitely not.
And he's actually a real pilot.
Barely. I am a real pilot, but not a very good one. Thank you very, very much, Young Hoon, for another $10. Please save your money. You don't need to do that. But thank you very much. You really don't need to do that. Let's actually have a look at it. It's still doing PPOS, active flight plan with PPOS Reno cumulative. So it's still looking fine. I think we're just getting in a better efficiency. It was at 2.9 before now, and it's... No, you don't have to do anything like that, Young Hoon. Just sitting and enjoying the stream is perfectly enough. Please don't... There's no requirements. Just enjoy your time here. That's That's what we're all here. This ain't no Charlie, no. But it's enjoyable. And you can see why we're up at 14 now. Because, look at it. So I bought one on FSE for like 500 grand. It was really quite cheap actually. And it's up in Nunavut. In Repulse Bay, Nunavut. So this is where it is. And I'm going to bring it down to Yellowknife, I think, which is down here somewhere. And then we'll base it in Yellowknife, I think. Or maybe bring it down into the US. I'm not sure. Haven't decided yet. So this is us on the tracker. We're well, there's a place called Strawberry. We're going very, very, very slowly, but slowly getting there. Have a look at the flight details here. So that's what I filed. That's what ATC assigned us. We're now at 1,400 as opposed to 1,600 because we're too heavy. I love how it thinks the it shows the gear down because it is fixed. You can see how... So that was probably when we turned the heater on. And then we turned it back off and then it's come back up again. Oh, this new tracker is awesome. This thing is awesome automator. I was very lucky that I was able to test it for a couple of months prior to the release of it. And it's very, very cool what they've done with it. Really very impressive. So it has all of my flights that I've done and all of the things that we've done here. There we go. That was the one that we flew the other day. That was our 747 flight. And what's really cool as well is it overlays... where's one that we did with an instrument approach? There we go. It tells you the approach we did. We did the VOR Alpha. And I think you can actually overlay the... here we go. Oops. I think if I press that, it'll overlay it. Which is kind of cool. They've done a really cool job with it. Oh yeah, I got about 100 pings from the iFly Discord about that. Yes, and the failure system as well. I had to turn the failures off every time that Beaver was in the stream because he would try to break things. Alright, how are we doing? 740, 1291 still. Showing about, what do we got? About 450, 400, about 850 pounds of fuel, burning 300 an hour. Temps and pressures are still good. 0 degrees in the back, but it's just us on the aeroplane today. Do you know how we might be able to squeeze a little bit of extra, speed out of her? Let's give her a bit of boot trim. See if we can straighten it out a bit. Step on the ball a bit. That might give us an extra couple of knots. Helps if you fly coordinated. Anyway, thank you all very much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. I hope you do enjoy this stream today, and really appreciate everyone coming by and being a part of it. Thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. It does have more travel to go, but we're temp limited. We're banging along at 740 degrees. We could probably give it a smidge more. Just the tiniest little bit more, but probably not going to get a whole lot more out of it, unfortunately. Yeah, the start limit. Ooh. Holy goodness gracious. Young Hoon, please. Please, matey.
It's been a while since I tried to gift a bit subscription.
Holy
but
Toledo.
it says it's not working. Instead, I'll donate here. I'm always rooting for you. And
Oh,
you
thank
don't
you.
have to worry. These are things I want to do.
Thank you, Young
for you.
Hoon. A big
Smile.
old $100 donation and a very kind message. Thank you very, 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 very much. You, please don't do that. But thank you. That's very, very generous. Thank you very, 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 very much. That's incredibly, incredibly, incredibly generous. And I definitely don't deserve it, but thank you. I really don't deserve it. All I do is sit here and play video games on the interwebs, so you know, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very, 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 very much. Yeah, please don't. He's feeding the PIC. He is. I am very thankful for it, though. Thank you very, 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 very much. But please don't feel like you have to do that. I'm just happy to have you here. Uh, 35.8, sir. Probably won't get it just yet because we're a ways out. Is that plane symbol? Yeah, it is. We're only 30 minutes out now. We're slowly getting there. We're getting there very, very slowly. We're very slowly making our way to the destination. I'm sorry that this flight's so long. I hadn't planned on it being this long, unfortunately. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting it to be this long. The next flight's pretty quick, so spin around, you get LOD popping. Let me look. Yeah, a little bit. I might be lost in frequency land. We're on... I've got guard. We're on Oakland Center here. Well, what we can do is look at the tracker.
Pack Valley 1573, connect Oakland Center 132.2.
132.2, Pack Valley 1573. Oakland Center, Pack Valley, 1573, 4000-ish.
Pack Valley 1573, Oakland Center, good evening. The South Lake Tahoe altimeter is 3016-ish.
3016-ish, Pack Valley, 1573. Oh boy. Hello, Minecrafts. There we go. Man, this is gorgeous. Just as gorgeous as you, Pringales.
Good evening, Albuquerque Center, citation 19067 with you, descending out at flight level 260 for flight level 250.
167 Albuquerque Center, good evening. Descend via the Hydra 1 arrival, runway 25 left.
Descend via the Hydra 1, expect 25 left, 19067.
Right on the border, look at that. What's the 464 in the tag? 140 cleared. I assume these are MVAs. One feet, the radar, nothing relevant, alright. So I assume these are MVAs, right? 464 knots ground speed, unlikely. I think they've got a custom client fighty. Yeah, this is PE, PilotEdge. Guess who just did their rating, the competency exam for FatSim USA, this guy. So I'm gonna start doing some controlling in Anchorage soon on VATSIM. Once I figure out how to use CRC. So I'm going to do some Anchorage controlling. I think I'm all approved to, yeah, Anchorage. I think I'm all approved to, I don't think they require any certs or anything. You just have to be a, you just have to have completed a, just have to complete the RCE, which is the rating competency exam, which I've done. So no, nope, sticky. Nope. I think they're the only AirTac in the in VAT USA that don't require an additional cert, which is kind of cool. So I finished my S3 rating conversion. Is the full scope. Oh wow, look at that. There's the Reno weather. There's me. What does Skylink.com do? Is it like a ATC? Oh, I'm just looking at this here. This thing. AI Copilot, ATC, AI First Officer, Cabin Atmosphere. Huh. Well, hopefully you enjoy it. I just need to remember my phraseology. Hello, Mick. But I'll show you the controlling client for... I'll show you the controlling client. And I need to figure out how to... look at this thing. I need to figure out how to do. I need to figure out my way around this. It's going to be very confusing. So this is the US client, CRC, and coming from our client. Oh, I would love that VATSIM flyer. That would really help me. And this is our client. So it's very, very different. Really, ailerons, you've been waiting for a very, very long time, sir. Yeah, I'd love to actually have some help with it if you have a little bit of time. Whenever you have some time, no stress. Look at those rocks. I'd love to land like a cub there. I reckon you could land a cub right there. Where's Busy? He's probably busy. Oh, look at that. We've done 150 knots. We'll be there in approximately 20 minutes. You did good, Fighty. You done well.
Wind 25 south and broken. Temperature 21. Dew point -2. Altimeter 3006. Arriving and departing runway 35 right, 35 left. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
Yep. Cessna 208, the Caravan.
Instruction. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
Get it, India. We've got India.
Reno Tahoe International Airport. 8 is information in.
So we've got India. This must be Lake Tahoe here, I guess. Although I don't see any Toyotas around. Is it a Toyota Tahoe? Or is that a Tacoma? Or is it a Chevy Tahoe? Oh, well, my joke was ruined either way, so that's fine. They're in the lake, are they? Roger. The next flight will be a little bit quicker, so I apologize it's taking so long, but I don't drive anywhere anymore, Goldsy. It's all too dear. Parking's too expensive. If I have to go into the city, you're looking at like almost $60 an hour for parking. Or I can take a bus that takes 15 minutes and it costs 50 cents. And, you know, it takes 15 to 20 minutes. Or I can get the ferry. It's all a bit dear, unfortunately. Hello, Superboy. Good evening. How do you do? All right. Do we have any sort of checklister we can do, or have a little bit of a? What do we got? This is all performance still. normal procs before takeoff, power settings, crosswind takeoffs. For anyone who's interested, this POH is available in my Discord. There's also a pilot training manual there. If people are interested, it's in the Caravan stuff section. So these documents are there if anyone wants them. Yeah, it's all a bit dear. There you go. Oh, thank you. Let me look. Oh, wow. Air Busan and also a Caravan. Is that Jeju? That's nice. Caravan. Yeah. I'm very, very, very fortunate that we have really good public transport here. It's very, very, very fortunate. I mean, the trains suck in Queensland. Queensland Rail's a joke, but in the city, the buses are good.
Valley 1573, descend and maintain 10,000. Reno altimeter 3006.
3006, 10,000, Pack Valley 1573.
197, connect Phoenix approach 128.65.
128.65, 197.
Woohoo! We're going down. Watch this, I'm going to be speed. Speed, I am speed. Alright, we're doing 150 10 knots. That's going to be about 750 feet a minute.
167, Phoenix approach to altimeter 278. You can expect that.
Woohoo! We also have in Brisbane a really useful thing called the City Cat, which is basically a high-speed catamaran. Yep, it's 50-cent public transport everywhere. So we have a high-speed.
Pack Valley 1573, connect NorCal approach 119.2.
19.2 Pack Valley 1573. NorCal approach Pack Valley 1573, 13,000 on descent, 10,000 information India.
Pack Valley 1573, NorCal approach, Reno altimeter 3006, expect visual approach runway 35 right.
35 right, 3006 Pack Valley 1573. So that's the boat system. Goes all the way from here. Goes all the way from here. All the way up here. All the way up here. And then ends up at North Shore, which is here. So it takes about an hour from point to point, but it can be really efficient, especially if you go into the city, because there's a stop there and then there's also a stop there. So right next to the city. All right, so we got 3006 and 3006. Very nice. Very, very good. All right, 12 for 10, and it was 35 rights. So 35 right is probably going to be a... we'll probably vacate right and go to one of these areas here. 35 right, probably off at Lima or Juliet. And go from there. Alright, how are we doing? We're looking good, actually. Anyway, thank you guys for, thank you all for being here. I appreciate everyone hanging out and coming along. I know this flight was a little bit on the longer side, but it gave us time to have a bit of a chat and look at the plane and do a bunch of stuff like that. So thank you all for your patience. We're about to do our approach. It looks like we've got an airport out there somewhere, I suppose. I love it, Frankie. It's awesome. It's exactly what I wanted to go outsell. It's exactly what I wanted. It's Caravan. Caravan is good. Exactly what I wanted. Caravan. I think they're different products, Frankie. I think they're very much different products still. Tower. I think it's very high quality. Sublogic Flight Sim to Reno from the San Francisco Bay Area. Longest trip you can do in that map area. There you go. Unfortunately, that was before my time.
Pack Valley 1573, flighting 340 vectors, Reno Airport, descend and maintain 9,000.
340, 9,000, Pack Valley 1573. 340, 9,000. Alt arm, visual, 35 right. Yeah, this is the TDS. I think it's the best one that you can use. And we got 347, so 347. Yeah, the TDS I think is the, well, in my opinion, which doesn't mean anything to anyone, or shouldn't, I think it's the best option for realistic operations of a GTN 750. It's based off the trainer and it does what the real thing does, which is important to me. It is a little bit expensive, but I think for the quality of what you get and the support of what you get, and also the Navigraph integration with it, I think is it's done what 20 to 25 years of Garmin-based GPS trainer add-ons have not done, and they did it in 2 years or 3 years, which is incredible. So I don't regret the I never regret the purchase. I reckon I was probably one of the first people to buy it for Microsoft 2020 when it came out. I think I was probably one of the very, very, very first people, because when I bought it, no, they didn't have any integrations in any cockpits ever. They didn't have any integrations, and you couldn't use it with anything. And I was really lucky that I was able to
Pack Valley 1573, turn left 5 degrees, Reno Airport will be 12 o'clock, 16 miles, advising you have it in sight.
5 degrees to the left, and we'll have a look. Pack Valley 1573. Pack Valley 1573, airport in sight.
Pack Valley 1573, roger. Cleared visual approach, runway 35 right.
Cleared visual approach 35 right, Pack Valley 1573. Okay, autopilot's off, awful pilot on. Yeah, I see you posting in the TDS Discord, Young Hoon. I see your project there. It's really cool. Yeah. Hold on to your potatoes. Alright, so Reno's elevation is... what I got? 4,500. Call it 1,500 at 6,000 feet for about a 3-mile final. So that's 3 minutes to lose 3,000. So let's head on down. Hello, Boss Bud. Nice to see you, sir. Let's head on down.
Pack Valley 1573, connect Reno Tower 118.7.
18.7 Pack Valley 1573. Reno Tower, g'day. Pack Valley 1573, visual approach 35 right.
Pack Valley 1573, Reno Tower, good evening, wind 320 at 16, runway 35 right, clear to land.
35 right, clear to land, Pack Valley 1573. Oh, thank you, Magic Eagles. I downloaded it myself.
Down to 4,000, 167.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some work here. Alright, what do we got for the approach? Let's go prop full. Clear to land. Belts are good. Vents and blowers are off. Oops. Let's not crash today, please, good sir. Airport's just in front of us there. Yeah, we're about 11 miles to Mustang. I don't particularly want to use the DME because the VOR is a bit off the field. Trying to break the bot, I see Mr. Beaver.
For 167, turn left heading 340.
Left 340, 1967.
Right, fortunately for us, the gear is down and welded, so we're not terribly stressed about about missing to put the wheels down. All we got to do is put the flaps down at some point, and we'll be happy days. This thing hand flies so nicely, which is why I kind of wanted to hand fly the approach. It's just so pleasant. Yeah, we got the dinner plate extended, so prop's currently full dinner plate. We're all set. So we do have the speed brake out.
For 167, turn left heading 280.
Left turn 280, 1967.
Speed check, flaps 20. Catch the nose, retrim.
10677, Gypsy, maintain 4,000 till established on the localizer, clear ILS from 25 left approach.
Maintain 4,000 till established, cleared ILS runway 25 left approach, 1967.
vehicle high. Showing 4 white. So I'll just keep going at about 1,000 feet a minute. So we re-intercept the Pappy. There's one red. Big bloody mountain there, mate. Looks like we're on the slope now, thank you. Oh, we were. Okay, on the slope.
Reno 1 check 320 at 16.
500.
Checked.
For 167, connect Phoenix Tower
Medium route.
120.9er.
120.9 or 1967.
Flaps full. Landing checks, gear, flaps.
Good evening, Phoenix Tower. Citation
Checklist.
1967 ILS 25 left.
167 Phoenix Tower, good evening, wind 220 at 6, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 25 left, 1967.
Easy. First landing in this thing, so be nice. Whoa. Whoa.
Pack Valley 1573, you going to the GA ramp or to the cargo ramp on the northwest?
We'll go GA ramp, please. Pack Valley 1573.
Roger, ramp by Charlie, and you can remain at this frequency.
Charlie, parking this frequency, Pack Valley 1573 today. I think this is Charlie here. Oh, no. Oh. Apparently this doesn't exist anymore. Anyway. Or maybe I've taken the wrong... I think I took the wrong turn off. That's alright. G'day, Phuket. Nice to see ya. Alright, let's do some business here. Pedos. Which one's the strobe? Oops. We might just park it here. I reckon this looks perfect for us. G'day, flight instructs. Did I? Perfect. Was very civilized, wasn't it? Bloody marvelous. Well, there you have it. Well, welcome to Reno, everyone.